What's up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. And this is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor. In case you didn't know, that's ICYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on the World Wide Web and all mobile devices. Before we continue, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss one video. Let's go. So let's get it kicked off with your girl J-Lo. Still reinventing herself, still relevant. 20 years later, This Is Me Now is dropping. So the track list on that, This Is Me Now, To Be Yours, Mad in Love, Can't Get Enough. After that, there's a track called Rebound, Not Going Anywhere, Dear Ben Part 2, Hummingbird, Hearts and Flowers, Broken Like Me, This Time Around, Midnight Trip to Vegas, and Greatest Love Story Never Told. That's track 13. Now, J-Lo, I guess this represents 20 years of her in the business, and you got to give her credit. You know, a lot of people said that J-Lo wasn't talented. She had no talent. You know, she couldn't sing. She couldn't act. And here it is, 20 years later, still relevant. You know, look at some of the people that came out with J-Lo, right? We're now in the social media era. She came out way before the social media era. Take a look at some of the people that dropped with J-Lo or who was out and big around the time J-Lo was out. And take a look at their social media presence, because social media is a big part of your marketing now, if you're going to make it now. Take a look at J-Lo's social media presence. She's still relevant. She's still getting gigs. She's still getting TV shows. She's still getting movies. She's getting residencies. I'm telling you, J-Lo turned herself into, she is a brand. I mean, you know, let's not get it twisted. Let's not try to act like J-Lo isn't big. J-Lo's huge. That's a brand. You know, shout out to Diddy, who branded her J-Lo. She was just Jennifer Lopez, right? And because of Diddy kind of gave her that street cred. You know, J-Lo, you don't even refer to her as Jennifer Lopez anymore. When you say J-Lo, everybody knows what you're talking about. Not many artists, not many entertainers can, you know, when you say a name, a nickname, or it can be whatever, you know who they are, you refer to Jennifer Lopez now as J-Lo. Shout out to J-Lo. And it's called, the album's called This Is Me Now, so hey, pick it up. Now moving on to Ray J and Princess. So I guess this time they're saying that it's real. I guess they're really broken up this time. But apparently Princess Love no longer lives with Ray J. And Ray J came over to her house, you know, for Thanksgiving. Now it looked like they were having a good time here, you know, during their little Beyonce, what's that song? Cuff It, I guess it's called. But you know, we get it tonight, whatever that song's called. So they look like they're having a good time here, even though Ray J's going the wrong way during the dance. But Princess Love then posted some of these things saying that, hey, how do you call the police and get somebody out when you want them out, or something like that. Yeah, you can take a look at what she was saying. Basically, Ray J came over there, ate up her food, and then refused to leave. So, and then she was saying that Ray J was talking about he's now talking to one of her friends. I guess Ray J's trying to make her jealous, or to say, look, you can't trust your friends. I'm smashing one of them right now. Oh boy, I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with Ray J. But Princess Love looked like she finally had enough. And let me know what you think. You think these two are getting back together, or what? I don't know whether the police was called to finally remove Ray J, but you know Ray is probably drunk, probably talking, I ain't going nowhere, this is my pee, blah, blah, blah. You know how Ray J is. But it's weird with these two. We don't know whether because she said Oh, I gotta find which friend I gotta cut off. I gotta find out which friend I have to cut off. So let me know. If you know the friend, let me know. I'll probably ask G. She probably knows who it is. But let me know down below. You think Ray J and Princess is done for real? Or do you think this is just another breakup? Moving along to Mimi. Uh, the person a lot of people consider the Princess of Pop. I call Rihanna the Princess of Pop, but if you're going to say it's Mariah Carey, I definitely will not argue. So, Mariah Carey is on W Magazine this month. They said there's pop stars and then there's Mariah Carey. So she did W Magazine 1996. She did W Magazine now again in 2022. Now, she revealed to W Magazine that music executive Tommy Mottola had told her early on in her career to play down her blackness, which I'm sure you've read on in case you didn't know. Make sure you check out that site, icydk.blog. To play down her blackness, prompting her to drop a fantasy remix with ODB and Diddy. So she's stating that one of the reasons that made her do that remix, other than Diddy, of course, convincing her, one of the reasons to get Old Dirty Bastard on the song is because she was trying to, she was kind of rebelling about what they said. Now, early on in her career, as you see, Tommy Mottola pretty much was directing everything. He pretty much had her, remember she was married to Tommy Mottola at a young age. He was basically picking the way she dressed, making her dress a certain way, make her look a certain way, make her hang out with certain people, do certain songs. He was trying to present this all-American girl, type of vibe. But Mariah was like, that ain't me. After she finally got away from Tommy Mottola, she started doing her. So that was because they told her to play down her blackness, that prompted her to drop that fantasy remix. So she's on the W Magazine. She has sold 145 million albums worldwide. And it's Christmas time coming soon, so Mariah about to go number one again. So shout out to Mariah Carey. Ponytail also showed her mad love on it. She said, I'm faint on her W Magazine shoot. So shout out to Ponytail. Shout out to Mariah Carey. Y'all go check out the W Magazine. Is Mariah Carey the Princess of Pop? Or do you think it's Rihanna? Do you think it's Janet Jackson? Or someone else? Let me know. Next up, Rihanna Navy stand up. So Rihanna Robin Fenty, becomes the first black female artist to have 5 songs each reach at least 1 billion streams on Spotify. Now, this is a woman who has not put out a record in 6 years, and an album in how many years? My God. When did Auntie drop? 2015, 2014? She hasn't put out an album in God knows how long. And still has 5 songs each to reach 1 billion streams on Spotify. Now, this is when she's not even musically active. So this is the reasons why I say, Rihanna is the Princess of Pop, because she can go pretty much inactive for years and years to come. Go do her Fenty thing, and she's still in the talks, right? For stream, you would think somebody would have caught up by then, Taylor Swift, stuff like that. But Rihanna is a bona fide international, world-known pop star, and the other thing about Rihanna is she and A$AP Rocky allegedly are planning to extend their family. So you might see Rihanna pop up with baby number 2 in 2023. Who knows? She plans on having another baby. Her and A$AP Rocky plan on having more kids, allegedly. So we'll see what happens with that. A lot of people who don't like her with A$AP Rocky But, I always say, people are saying, oh, so and so's a colorist, so and so's this one's a colorist, that one's a colorist. So what you're pretty much saying is these women are dumb. You know, do you think Rihanna? You know how much Rihanna loves her blackness. If she thought ASAP Rocky was a colorist, do you think she would be with ASAP Rocky? I don't think she would. Kelly Rowland. Everybody's saying, "Oh, how could you defend the color?" Kelly Rowland is caping for Chris Brown like she was Superman. Do you think if Kelly Rowland felt as though he was a colorist, she'd be doing that? Probably not. So you gotta have some trust in these women. Maybe what you're seeing is not really what it is in real life. So shout out to Rihanna doing it big. And we're gonna finish this off with Saweetie. So as we know, Sweetie's is slated to sell 2,000 records of her EP, right? 2,000 copies of her EP. Now I see everybody now. This is gonna be my last time talking about this because obviously, people are just haters. If you do not like Sweetie, I get it. I get it. But why is it that men are now feeling comfortable to pile on and start talking about Sweetie? Start talking about her album sales. Start talking about, she needs I would just delete my account. Some guy named Sunny Digital, whoever he is, said something about I would just delete my account if I had 13 million followers and only sold 2,000 records. Well, I don't know how many followers Sunny Digital has, but I would delete my account anyway if my name was Sunny Digital and absolutely nobody knew who you are. So I don't understand why you're talking about Sweetie. Then I saw Young Berg, Joe Button said something. I don't think Joe Button was talking about her album though. Joe Button was saying she should shut up because she wasn't addressing the Offset rumors. Then we have Young Berg saying, "Oh, this is a shame. She changed up her style." Well, Young Berg, and I saw somebody tweet this, and I totally agree. Why don't you help her instead of you criticizing her? Why don't you say, "Hey, why don't you pull her coat and say, hey, Sweetie, I got these hits for you. Come get these hits." Right? DJ Vlad coming at her. And one thing I noticed, Sweetie is always for the women, right? She always talks about how women are taking over, women empowerment, whatever. And all these men coming at Sweetie and not one woman stood up for her. That shows right there the jealousy. That shows that because you can't say she's a bad person. Everybody that meets her said she's a great person. She doesn't pick sides, so you can't say, because she picked a side. It's this old pick a side thing in rap. She doesn't pick a side. She doesn't click up. She's unproblematic. Everybody wants to still talk about, the Quavo thing, like everyone loves Quavo so much now. Like he wasn't dragging her on the elevator floor. She dissed Quavo at a time when he was grieving. Well, where did she diss Quavo? I didn't hear any diss to Quavo at all. Matter of fact, when she had a chance to diss him before the death of Takeoff during Carisha Please, she wouldn't diss him. So I don't understand where people are saying, because she dissed Quavo when he was grieving. Only thing I heard about was Lil Baby, Lil Baby, Lil Baby. I heard no diss to Quavo. Y'all got to let me know down below where the diss to Quavo was. All right? So this pilot on Sweetie is really, really weird. Women, men, so everybody, it's just pile on Sweetie month. So she's the only one that ever put out an EP that didn't sell what you thought it was going to sell. How many men do that? Do y'all pile on them like this? Crazy. It's crazy weird how everybody all of a sudden hates Sweetie. I don't understand what she did. If you don't like her music, you don't like her music. You don't have to like someone's music. But all of this dragging and laughing at seems a little personal. Seems like people are a little, trying to get back for something. And she didn't do anything to anybody, so I don't know what the get back is for. So, hey, if that's what y'all want to do, this is my last time talking about it because obviously y'all don't listen, and you're not you hating is what you do. Because if you don't like someone, just don't listen to them. We're just going to keep dragging and bullying the girl online. It's crazy. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood, IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with your friends.